it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome to our first NBA 2K24 MyNBA rebuild. So, the way that this is going to work, I'm going to explain this. We're going to be doing 5 seasons this time around for NBA 2K24. It's going to be normal team rebuild. So, injuries going to be on, like fatigue, chemistry, morale, all that's going to be on. Pretty much all the default settings out of the box, step-in rule, trade rules. Injuries will be on, right? I said that already. The other thing that's going to be off is rule changes. I don't want that on. So that's going to be pretty much all the settings. Then in terms of how we're going to be doing rebuilds, they're not meant to be realistic. So just if you're expecting realism, like, again, it's a video game at the end of the day. We're just here to have fun. 5 seasons, like I said. We're trying to win an NBA Finals. And yeah, we're doing it based on standings. So I'm going Eastern Conference, Western Conference, I guess, rotate it. And worst team in the Eastern Conference, Detroit Pistons. So that's the team we're going to start off with here. So leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below some of my videos if you enjoy the content. And that is pretty much it. So I think with that all being said, let's get on to the gameplay. All right, I guess I'm in the gameplay now. Yeah, I guess if there's anybody like that I mispronunciate in terms of names, you know, it may happen here or there. But I think I said everything that I need to do. Those are going to be the rules going forward, by the way. So just be on the note for that. I don't know why this is showing up. But it's really annoying. I don't know if I can turn that off or not. Curious to see if they update the pictures. This is my first time actually playing the games. I didn't really look. So, here's our team. I guess we'll just kind of look and see what we have. So, obviously, we got Cade Cunningham, Bogdanovich, we got Jaden Ivey. Okay, so he has a picture now. Jalen Duren, James Wiseman, Monte Morris, Marvin Bagley III, Isaiah Stewart, Oscar Thompson, doesn't have a picture, Alec Burks, Joe Harris, Killian Hayes, Isaiah Livers, Marcus Sasser, and then Jerry Rodin. Okay. So, that's our team. Whoops, that's the Raptors. So, obviously we have our point guard in Cade. Jaden Ivey's our shooting guard. Small forward Bogdanovich. Maybe we try to get like a different small forward. I mean, obviously right now, I guess it's fine having him on the team. We have Bagley and Stewart, and then we got Duren and Wiseman as our centers, which I guess was fine. I mean, Bogdanovich is okay. It's just that, you know, he doesn't really fit the timeline of the team. So, that's really the only thing I'm thinking about potentially making a move for. I do want to look at our trade finder here. So, let's take a look at our draft picks. And we don't have our first. We have a couple seconds. A first round backup right now. A couple seconds there. Swap with Wizards. We got to swap with Timberwolves via the Knicks. A couple seconds to 2027. So we have a little bit of draft capital work, nothing too crazy. So obviously our first we can't really trade. So I think I'm curious to see what would be out there for Bogdanovich. Doesn't mean I'm gonna make a move, but I'll just look at the trade finder. If I like a move out there, I might make one. I'm just seeing here, Chris Middleton. I mean, it doesn't really help me. Duncan Robinson to get a first, but I don't want Duncan Robinson's like terrible contract. Obi Toppin and Neesmith by throwing a first. Fred Van Vliet. So trade find is kind of like what you'd expect it to be, as per usual. So I think let's just hold off. I want to see how this team's going to perform for the season. I'm curious to see how Thompson's going to do. So we'll kind of pay attention. I mean, maybe Alec Burks we could flip. Because he is on a 1-year deal expiring. If I can get something for him. I wouldn't be too opposed. I mean, Caruso, but I have to give it first. Covington and I get a second round from the Clippers. I might just do that. You know, just so I have an extra second round pick. So I might just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, no, yeah, let's go back to the Clippers. We'll do this deal right here with Covington, and we'll get a second round pick out of it. I'm just gonna make this trade once all these stupid messages go away. So we're gonna do that. Alec Burks, Covington in a first. Bingo. We're all good there. I'm just gonna keep the team as is for now, for the most part. Let's just have the young guys develop. I'll probably see you guys at the mid-season point, where hopefully, or you know, like right around All-Star break, trade deadline. If we want to make a move, then we will. All right, so we're at the trade deadline. We're actually doing all right. We're 7th seed, 26 and 24. That is a play-in team right now. I'm just kind of curious. So the Sixers are 40 and 10. Wow. That's the sim. That's like, okay. That's the sim engine apparently, at least for the first season. Let's look at the stats. on the season, see how the boys are doing so far. Cade is hurt, of course. Strained left hip, 4 to 6 weeks. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But he's had a solid season other than that. Jaden Ivey, dislocated left patella. You hate to see that. Hate to see that. Absolutely hate that. But Bogdanov's just playing pretty well. He's having about 20. Bagley, Wiseman, okay. Thompson, rookie year, 10 points. Curious to see how he's going to end up doing. He's going to be playing a lot of point guard right now. Leading rebounder, Duran, Bagley the third, and Wiseman leading in that department. In terms of assists, I mean, we have Monte Morris on expiring. He's at 3.9, 4.9 between Cade and Ivy. Of course, my backcourt is just eternally hurt, so it's gonna be a bit tough. Obviously, Covington. I don't know if I may be able to trade Covington now. He's an expiring, so maybe we're trying to get a couple of our expiring guys. I mean, it's tough because I kind of want a gun for like a spot. We're gonna have a lot of money, that I will say. So I'm curious to see what we're gonna be able to do in free agency, because we're gonna have a lot of cap space to play around. Cade's gonna still be under relative contract, cheap. Sasser's play 5 games. Duran shooting 62.4% from the field, which isn't too bad. Who's our best 3-point shooter? Killian's efficiency just isn't good. That is a bit of an issue. Our best 3-point shooter is Covington. Is shooting 47-43 from Joe Harris. Bogdanov's shooting 40%. Free throw shooting, Killian Hayes shooting 93. So at least his free throw's good. But that's really about it. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that we just don't have Jaden Ivey. So the season's a little bit of a I mean, we can still gun for a play-in spot. Yeah, but we're not gonna have Cade. So part of me wants to keep Morris for now. I mean, I don't mind playing Killian Hayes. But I don't know, he's just not doing that great. So I'll look to see if I can get something for him. I mean, Joe Harris. But a lot of these guys are going to walk anyway, I think. I mean, I have to double check to see if any of these guys have team options or player options. But if they don't, then, I mean, we can just let them walk. Like Stewart, he's under his contract extension, hits in. And Bogdanovich doesn't even have that bad of a contract. Yeah, so, I mean, if we want to move him in the offseason, we can even free up more money. So, I think, I'll look around to see if there's any options or offers for Killian Hayes. If I can get just a different point guard. Because I don't know if I want to, re-sign him. I'll see what's out there in the market. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. So if I can find something good. And yeah, maybe just get, a different, different backup point guard. Maybe just a pick. Or maybe a shooting guard. I feel like we're kind of weak on that front. So I'm going to look around and see what's out there. This deal here with the Spurs, I'm going to get Campaign, Bassie, and Sandro, as well as a second round pick this year. I'm trading with a few seconds, Livers and Hayes. So yeah, I think this might help us maybe just get a little bit more depth for this push here that we're trying to make to make the play-in. I actually want to move Joe Harris now. Actually, we have a lot of centers now. Sandro, I can't move him. I just got Bassie. I mean, Wiseman I want to keep. But, if I could do Wiseman and Harris, can I get anything good here? A Kongwu wouldn't be too bad. And Hardaway Jr. wouldn't be terrible as well. Şengün and Van Vliet. We can get DeAndre Ayton just like that. Chris Paul from the Warriors. I mean, this one's kind of interesting for Kongwu. He's an expiring. Harris. Nah, I don't want to bring on any contract money. Personally, I'd just rather trade Harris. If I was going to do a trade. I keep pressing the wrong damn buttons. I don't know why. My fat fingers. Can I just get a pick for Harris? That would be great. I mean, it would be fantastic if I can just get something for Harris. Like an expiring and a pick. But nah, Devontae Graham is not an expiring. I mean, I could take on Devontae Graham and get a second for him. But I think it's fine. I think we just let the team rock out as is for the rest of the season. It's kind of annoying that we don't have, Cunningham and Ivy. But at least this gives Oscar Thompson some time to develop. So I'm going to simulate the rest of the season. We'll see if we can make the play-in. If not, you know, I feel like we're going to have a really good offseason. So, for some reason, I guess they don't have pictures in this, or at least Luka Doncic doesn't, but he wins the MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. Look at that. Sixth Man of the Year, Christian Wood. Nicholas Claxton, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to Paul Reed. And, Clutch Player of the Year, right, I forgot. Clutch Player of the Year, Luka Doncic. Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year, Tyler Jamison, that's it. Okay, so Luka wins MVP and Clutch Player. That's kind of cool that they have that in there. We did end up making the play-in, I believe. Here's Olympic first team. Olympic second. Olympic third. Anybody? Nothing too crazy. Defensive first and defensive second. So nobody there from the Pistons. We'll probably have Oscar Thompson on the second team. So let's look and see how he did on the season. He put up about almost 10.5 points, 4 rebounds, nearly 4 assists. Not the greatest of efficiency, but you know, it's some promise there. And yeah, we ended up making the play-in. We were the 10th seed. We're gonna take on the Knicks. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose. Not really expecting too much, especially when our team isn't healthy. At least Cade Cunningham's finally healthy on the season. He averaged about 20 from Bogdanovich. Ivy is, I guess, healthy now. It said he was out for the season, but I guess he's not because he's no longer hurt. So we have, what, 8 guys average double figures, although granted, Ivy only played 45 minutes, or 45 games. Torn left MCL for Joe Harris, so he's going to be out for the play-in. Jalen Duren led the team in rebounds, and Wiseman and Bagley, which is cool to see. In terms of assist, it was Ivy, only played 45 games. Cade played 74, 82 from Thompson. He played 3.9 assists. Monte Morris with 3.9 off the bench with 3 guys to steal a game. Thompson led the way. Block shots, Duren and Bagley led the way there. On the defensive side of the ball, in terms of field goal percentage, most efficient scorer was Jalen Duren in terms of regular amount of games played. So he was pretty good. And then 3-point percentage. Who was our best 3-point shooter? Joe Harris before he got hurt. Covington, Bogdanovich. So that's pretty good to see. And then our free throw percentage, overall, I guess, pretty solid from some of these guys down here. Joe Harris only shot 60% for the free throw line. That's crazy. I guess he really didn't take that many. So let's see the coaching game plan here. Just curious to see what we got. So this is going to be the team for the playoffs. So at least we do have Jaden Ivey. I thought he was going to be hurt for the entire year, but apparently not. Shout out to 2K with their injuries. Somehow people are just have super fast recovery. I don't know how that's even possible, but it is. I'm actually just curious. I'm going to double check the assist proficiency here. 3.5 is the best, right? Yeah, so pace and space there for Monty Williams. We keep it out. So yeah, we got the Knicks. Do we want to just sim through the game? We could simcast it, but honestly, it doesn't really matter for a play-in, as we do end up losing. Let's view the box score. How'd we do? Well, it's by 10 points. Randall, 31, 9, and 3. He was good. The tendencies. How is it that I guess Brunson maybe did he average like 18 a game? Dude, 2K's got to fix their tendencies. It's crazy. Randall. That's the same picture from last year too, right? Yeah, these are all the same pictures. Same, yeah, 2K being 2K. Attendance. They put attendance on there. That's interesting. 91%. Bogdanovich 20. They're at 19 from Cade, 16 from Thompson. That's good. Who had a stinker? Campaign had a stinker. I traded for you, and you go 1 for 6 in the play-in. Nice. Let's see who ends up winning the finals. So, promising season. I mean, we got to the play-in. I do think we can make some improvements to the team. Paul George, Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, Tatum. So, Clippers and the Celtics and Clippers sweep their way to the championship. Paul George, Finals MVP. Okay. So, yeah, let's go on to the offseason. It's going to be an interesting one. We have a lot of money to play around with. I believe we have our pick. I don't know if there's a protection on it. We're just going to skip to the results. We do. Okay, all right. You have probably lottery protected. So, yeah, we have the 11th pick, which is not too bad. And, by the way, for these rebuilds, the way I'm going to do the draft classes, I'm going to do 1 season, 2 seasons, 24 and 25 will be realistic drafts. The other 3 seasons, just we're not going to use like draft classes. Just be auto-generated rookies. So just an FYI on that front, in case you guys were curious. So with that 11th pick, I'm going to simulate to the draft, and we're going to see if we want to make a selection or maybe make a move. We can't trade that pick, I don't believe, because of the Stepien rule, but I'm curious to see if we want to make any moves to try to acquire potentially another pick or, you know, maybe just a different player. Mavericks. We're going to trade away Stewart. We're going to get Maxi Kleber. Save a little bit of money, and we get a top 3 protected 2026 first-round pick, which should convey. So, Dallas, thank you for that. You know, Stewart being triggered, I hate that word. So, we do have that 11th pick. I don't think I want to move it. We also have the 2 seconds. Can't trade it anyway. We don't have our first next year then, so now we have an extra first-rounder in 2026 to play around with, which is good. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the draft. We'll see you take with the 11th pick. All right, so I think I'm going to take Cody Williams here. Shooting guard, 6'8", 190, out of Colorado. You know, he has potential to be a solid 2-way player. So we're going to take him on. And welcome to the squad, Cody Williams. Signings, I mean, I got a couple other guys in the second round, but I don't think I'm going to sign any of them. Maybe this guy, Arnold Meyer, I could sign, but yeah, we'll sign him. I don't think I'm going to sign Timmy Fletcher, though. So, yeah, we'll get Cody Williams and Meyer from Germany. And get team options. Why would I decline Jalen Duren's team option? I'm clearly going to accept it. We're going to accept also Jaden Ivey. So, we've got a little bit of free agency to work with. I mean, obviously, Kawhi, Paul George, they're here. So, could be interesting in terms of qualifying offers. Sandro, don't really need him, so we're going to let him go. Yeah, Roden we don't need. But, yeah, James Wiseman, we're going to try to re-sign him, too. Don't know how much money we actually have. Wow, we don't have a lot, do we? I mean, Kawhi would be nice. We get, like, a max contract. DeRozan is a power forward in this game for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I could pick him up and be a small forward. Siakam is out here, so there's definitely some options. I'll look around and see if I can sign anybody. Who would be the best player to sign? I do need a small forward. I could also move Bogdanovich now. But I really would want to make sure that I can actually get a small forward before I move Bogdanovich, just to free up some more money. I can actually move Kleber, which is cool. Or Kleber, I know, Kleber, same thing. I mean, Koulibaly wouldn't be too bad. I would get Corey Kispert. And that would free up more money for us. Cameron Johnson would be kind of nice, but then we have Ben Simmons. I don't want Ben Simmons. So, yeah, let me look around and see if I want to make a trade, which I don't think I do right this moment. But that is on the table. Let me try to see if I can get some signings. If I can make a signing, I'll let you guys know, and we'll go from there. With the Wizards here, we're going to get Koulibaly and Kispert for Kleber, Bogdanovich, and a 2027 first-round pick. Free up some more cap room, which will be helpful for us to do what I need to do in terms of retaining a couple of our guys and signing players for agency. So, I was going to try to get back James Wiseman, but unfortunately, I couldn't. But I did sign Pascal Siakam. So he'll be our new starting power forward, I guess. Reggie Bags can come off the bench. I kind of wanted to be our small forward, but I guess if we traded for Kispert and also got got Josh Okogie, and we got Koulibaly in that trade, I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, Cade's up to an 87. You guys can see a lot of progression there. So we also picked up Tyus Jones. He's gonna be like our backup point guard. So he's one of the better backup points guards in the game. We got John Drummond back on the Pistons. Look at that. So it'll kind of just be like a backup center. So, like the team, let's head on into the second season. I'm excited to see how this team will be this upcoming year. I think we can make the playoffs. So let's take a look at the roster for the second season. So obviously you saw Cade, Siakam, Ivy, Duren, Kispert, Jones, got Thompson, Bagley the third, Drummond, Bassey, Josh Okogie, Cody Williams, who we drafted, Koulibaly, Meyer, Sasser. Those are our guys. So overall, I mean, it's a pretty good team. I'm excited to see how Thompson's going to do this second season as well. Looking at the coaching game plan, I mean, we're going to have Cade, Ivy, Kispert, Siakam, Duren as our starting five with Tyus Jones, Thompson coming off the bench with Bagley the third, Drummond, and Josh Okogie getting minutes. So yeah, Charles Bassey not going to be getting minutes. Neither is Cody Williams, who we drafted. Koulibaly, Sasser, and Meyer are going to be on the reserves. I mean, we are a really deep team. This team is really deep. I didn't think we'd be this deep. I mean, if everybody can stay healthy, then we'd be in good shape. But that's the question. Can we stay healthy? I mean, Lewis finally simulate. Says proficiency, Monty Williams, we're 4-star under pace and space, which is good for me. I mean, I don't think there's any trades we want to make right this moment. Does anybody that we would want to move? I mean, maybe Bagley, if I don't want to re-sign him. But, yeah, I think this team is pretty good. So, I think we just rock out with the team, see how we do. We do have to worry about re-signing Cade. He's going to be a restricted free agent this season. So, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline or somewhere before that if I want to make a move. But I like the squad going into this season. We're 33-18. I mean, that's pretty good. I didn't think we'd be this good. We're the second seed. 2 games back. Looks like we're certainly going to make the playoffs. I guess it helps development from the young guys, but also everybody seems to be healthy. That seems to be the case. Cade only missed 3 games this season, and Ivy hasn't missed any games either. 33-18. Yeah, that's pretty good. So Cade's leading the way, 23 points a game. Definitely want to keep him on the team, so we're going to re-sign him. Probably just get him. I don't know if he's eligible for contract extension or not. He might not be. But if he is, I'm re-signing him. Definitely going to want to keep him around, so don't worry. He's not leaving the team. I'm not letting him go. Shout out to Tyus Jones, being a really good backup. We got 7 guys having double figures. Thompson's up to 11.6 points per game. Yeah, Duren's doing really good. I mean, Bagley isn't expiring. Do I want to get something for him? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to keep him on the team. I mean, Siakam's been a really good pickup for us. Duren, Drummond's rebounding the ball as well. In terms of facilitation, Siakam's leading the team, actually, which is kind of cool. We have 3 guys at least 5 assists. Thompson playing good defense over a steal a game off the bench. Block shots. Duren's leading the team there. Most efficient scorer. He is as well. Jaden Ivey's efficiency isn't too crazy. Neither is Oster Thompson's. I mean, having Koulibaly is interesting because he is a young guy. He's just not getting any PT though, which is crazy. So I'll look around, see if there's anything that we could do, but I don't mind keeping the team as is. Like, I think we could be really good. I mean, Bagley, could I get something for him that I like? Steven Adams in a first. I mean, just to get a first rounder wouldn't be too bad. Grant Williams. I'm gonna trade away Sasser. Has Bagley been bad? I mean, Bagley hasn't been bad. He's actually on the contrary, he's been pretty good. Especially, he's shooting 30, almost 40% from 3. But it's like, do I want to pay and keep him around? Rui Hachimura, has he been good? But how good has Grant Williams been? That's the real question. Not great. I mean, Sasser doesn't really play for us. Quan Holmes at first. Yeah, no, I don't really want to trade him. Has Cody Williams played? Yeah, he's played a little bit. Like, Cody Williams and Koulibaly could probably get me something. Koulibaly got 3.5 trade value? Huh. I have to keep that in mind. He's, I believe, he has, good trade value here. I'm pressing the right stick on this player, but it's showing me Austin Reeves. So that's kind of weird. Okay. Don't know why I was doing that before. Game was glitching. Does he have a team option? Oh, he doesn't have one. Okay. So that's good. Alright, cool. So Koulibaly just has a contract. Alright, keeping that in mind, because I might look to move him at some point then. But I think for now, we're just going to keep the team. I'm not going to make any trades. Thought about trading Bagley, but he's having a good season. We'll just rock it out. If I want to re-sign him, I'll probably just pay him. Church, rookie of the year goes to Justin Edwards on the Wizards. James Wiseman, 6th man of the year. That's kind of unfortunate. Most defensive player of the year is Evan Mobley. Most proof is James Wiseman. And clutch player of the year is Jason Tatum. Coach Theater, Jason Kidd, and Executive Theater is Brandon Harrison. So here's your first team, your second team. Oh yeah, that's right. So they changed up the way they do the team. So you can have like 3 guards, a center, and a forward on there. So it doesn't really, the positions don't really matter. Look at that, Victor Wembanyama's on All-NBA third team already. This friggin' guy, I swear, man. Already you're on it, you bastard. Josh Giddey's on there? Damn, okay. Defensive team, Justin Edwards as a rookie? Wow. Okay. All defensive second team. I don't think we have any Pistons, right? I was thinking about taking this guy. Then I didn't. Yeah, we don't have any rookies. Okay, that's fine. Well, we were the number 2 seed. Almost had the number 1 seed, tied with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Would have been nice to have the number 1 seed, but you know what? The 2 seed is also pretty gosh darn good. So let's see the stats. How did we do on the season? I mean, we didn't do much. I did extend Bagley on a relatively cheap deal, which is good. Cade Cunningham led the team with 24 points, so I'm happy about that. Everybody's pretty much happy except for Charles Bassey, which is fine. If he wants to walk, he can walk. Duran almost averaged a double-double on the season. Drummond with 8 rebounds, almost 7 from Siakam, really. He has 17, 7, and 5 from Siakam. He was a good pickup. Cade, 5.5 assists. That's pretty good. I'm trying to see if anybody else here is looking mighty tasty. Thompson, steal a game, lead the team. Block shots, Duran led the way, which is good to see. And I think that is all we got there. Most for scores, Jalen Duran. He played 74 games. Cody Williams only played 21 games. But it's interesting to see how how his development's going to work out. And yeah, we still have Koulibaly, which if he's that valuable at a trade piece, I wouldn't mind using him as like a package. And I don't know who we would want to move, but you know, we could maybe get like a really good player in return, or just like a high pick. Free throw shooting, Cunningham, our best free throw shooter. Kispert was also really good. He shot 46% from 3. That's really good. Cade shot 47. The team is great. And yeah, let's look at the game plan. So no injuries. This is gonna be the team. So the way I hop in a game, I'm actually gonna hop in a gameplay this year. If we get to the finals, you know, I will hop on into a game because I'm not gonna play it, but we'll watch. That's kind of how that works. So we're in the bottom corner here. We're gonna see what they're playing, see what we're taking on. So yeah, we're taking on the Sixers. Let's just take a look at their roster, see what they got. So you know, they got Holiday, they got Maxey, Embiid. No James Harden. James Harden is on the Magic. I think he's on the Magic. They got Buddy Hield. Overall, I mean, this team has got a dynamic duo, but that's kind of about it. But watch us lose. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't think we'd be the 2 seed this early. I thought maybe we'd take another season or 2, but here we are. Game 1, we lose by 9 points. Okay. Game 2, we also lose by 3 points. So we're down 2-0. We are down 2-0. Game 3, we win Game 3 by 27, so that's good to see. Okay. Game 4, we even up the series. Miami swept New York, so we'd have to face them if we can beat the Sixers. So Game 5 is huge. We do win Game 5. And if we go to a Game 7, I'll go to the Simcast. I hope we don't. And we don't. Perfect. So win the series in 6, so we advance past the Sixers. That's a tough matchup. So some in the round here. Now I got the Heat. So if we look at the Heat, Fultz, Hero, Butler. Yeah, this team is better. Way better. I think it's Jaime Jaquez Jr. That's how you say it. They got Martin, Bogdanovich. Okay, yeah. I mean, they have a good team. Jovic has a picture. All right, cool. Game 1, we're gonna just adjust the rotations. Let the coach. Coach gonna fix it. Siakam is hurt right now. He's playing hurt, but that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't stay like that for too long. Game 1, we do beat them by 21 points. That's a good start there. Game 2, we lose by 10. All right, so 1-1 on the series. Game 3, big one here, and we drop it by 12. Game 4, We tie it up, so it's 118-110 victory. Game 5. Can we win it? We do. So if we can win here, we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, or we're going to go to a Game 7. We won it. I thought I was expecting Game 7. So we're in the Conference Finals in our second season. Wasn't expecting that. But here we are. Siakam's still hurt. Kind of unfortunate. But we got Cleveland. Cleveland's really good because they got Darius Garland. They've got Donovan Mitchell. They've got Evan Mobley. And they've got Jared Allen. I mean, everybody else that, you know, it's kind of like whatever. But they basically have a big four. Cordy Reed, Strus. I mean, their bench isn't really good at all. So, I mean, Okoro's hurt. But, man, it's going to be tough to beat them. But let's see what we do. Sim at the round. So, Dallas and Houston. Houston's the 8 seed. Damn. Okay. Game 1. We do win by 2 points against the mighty Cavs. Okay. Game 2. They win by 24. Game 3. They win again by 11. Okay. We're down 2-1. And we do even up the series. Win by 26. Game 5 is huge here. Is Siakam finally healthy? He's still not healthy. I don't know what he's got. But we'll look at the playoff stats after. Game 5, Cleveland wins. So we're going to a game... We're down. We're down. We'll go to a Simcast. When we're down, we got to go to a Simcast here. So Siakam and Tyus Jones are both hurt, which is kind of unfortunate. So I imagine we'll probably... It's probably going to be tough for us. I mean, we got a good first quarter. Not the best second quarter. It's back and forth. It's close. Cleveland's kind of pulling away here a little bit. And we're going to end up losing in 6. So, got to the conference finals. Fortunately, you know, Siakam playing hurt and Tyus Jones playing hurt doesn't really help. So, Dallas goes to the finals. Cleveland, obviously, in the finals. And we'll just simulate the round. And Cleveland won. And Evan Mobley wins finals MVP. Good for him. I want to see the stats before I hit the OK button. Just to see who played well in the playoffs. I mean, just kind of take a quick glance. I mean, Cade was good. Yeah, Siakam, I don't know what he had. He obviously was injured. So whatever he had. And then Tyus Jones was hurt too. For the last game, especially. Which kind of stunk. But overall, great season. Something to build upon. We got, you know, 3 more years of this. So let's go on to the offseason and see if we can make some improvements to the team and go on. I am curious to see if there's potentially any moves that we would want to make here. I mean, Bagley did dip in the second part of the season, so maybe we throw him in a move. Kubalai's team options expired, so I can't trade him. See, he actually did have a team option, but it didn't show it. We're gonna accept it, obviously. So maybe I wait to make a move then. On that front, I mean, maybe I'll move Charles Bassey just because he's not really happy on this team. I can get pick 18 and Plumlee. I might just do that. We could take Donovan Clingan. I wouldn't mind doing that, actually. You know what? Or we could do this with the Knicks. Get a top 3 protected first and their first. No, you know what? Let's get Donovan Clingan for Bassey. Do we want to do that? Yeah, we'll get a younger guy. Why not? We'll do that with the Pelicans. Small move. Alright, I think I'm just going to do, you know, whatever I have in the draft. I think I might have a second rounder, but that's pretty much about it. It's basically going to be just re-signing some guys through free agency and maybe trying to add a piece here and there to our rotation. Team options. I think I'm going to decline Sasser's option. And Arnold Meyer, I don't really need him. But yeah, Koulibaly, Thompson, Duran, and Ivy. We're going to accept all those guys. And yeah, the draft didn't really matter. I mean, Giannis is a free agent. So that's cool. Qualifiers, Cade, and Kispert. I want to keep both of them, honestly. So I wouldn't be too mad about that. Unless I can afford Giannis, which I don't think I can. Nope. I cannot. I would love to have Giannis on the team, but just not going to happen. Can't afford Jimmy Butler. Can't afford any of these guys here in the top. So, it's just going to be all about getting back who I want to get back. I'm going to award Derek White, I believe. So I might throw him a contract. Let's look. I'm going to look around for agency. I'll see who I can kind of afford, and I'll work through what I can. So let me see what's out there in the market. I mean, obviously, Cade, Ivy, Siakam, Duran, Thompson still here. We re-signed Kispert as well. Gave him out big money. Big money. Tyus Jones still here. We got Cody Williams up to 79, and Koji up to 78. Still have Bagley. Still have Koulibaly. He's up to 78. Drummond, Klingon, who we traded for. I did pick up Nasir Little and TJ McConnell. The only two guys we picked up. So that is what we got. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Let's head on into the third season, and we'll look at the roster and see how this team does. Start the third season right now. Our roster, we've got Cade, Tyus Jones, our backup. Jaden Ivey and Thompson. So have Cody Williams as well. So we're pretty stacked there on that front. Small forwards are good. Power forwards not too bad. With Little, Bagley, obviously. Then we've got Duran, Drummond, and Klingon. I mean, maybe at the deadline we move Drummond. Do I want to move Bagley and Koulibaly and try to get like a really good player? I mean, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, if I package these two guys together, is there anything good I can get here? Wiggins, that's not great. These guys don't give me too much. I mean, 3.5-star value makes me think I could get something good, but the problem is that their money is not there to get like a good player. Unless I threw in like, I could throw in Kispert, maybe Jones, Koulibaly. Can that get me anybody good? And Jalen Williams and Lou Dort. Williams is pretty good, but is that is that really like needle moving? And plus we sacrifice our depth here. I don't know. Not quite. I mean, Dejounte Murray and AJ Griffin is cool, but it's like give or take. Plus, I don't really want to lose Tyus Jones because I don't really have a backup point guard if I do that. So I'll look around if there's a move, but chances are I'm probably just going to keep the team as is. I mean, if you want to see what the rotation looks like right now, this is what it looks like. On paper, looks pretty good. Koulibaly is going to be getting minutes this year, which is nice. Bagley's not getting minutes. Neither is Drummond or Klingon. So, yeah, I do kind of want to get a backup center that's getting minutes in that rotation, but I guess because Siakam can play it, and then Duran can play power forward. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see if there's a trade I can propose. But if not, I'll just keep the team as is and maybe make a move at the deadline. Because I do think, regardless if we make a move or not, we're gonna be a top 3 team in the East. I think that was gonna go through. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just traded for Chet Holmgren. I didn't think that was going to go through. I was just, like, playing around, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to offer this trade and see if it goes through, and it did. So let me try to recap that for you. So I traded away Marvin Bagley, Koulibaly, 3 picks, and Drummond. We got Chet Holmgren and Sammy Roberts. So we got a small forward, and obviously Chet Holmgren is going to be our starting center now. So that was not quite... Well, actually, he's not going to be my starting center. He's going to be my backup center. So that happened. I almost want to make Chet like a small forward. I mean, he's on our team, so I mean, shoot. I was not planning on that to be a thing, but it happened. So we traded for Chet. Cool, really, really cool. That's cool. We're just gonna get another power forward, I guess, in free agency, just to round out the team. Again, I was not expecting that to go through. Aaron Gordon's still a free agent. Can I get him on the minimum? Probably not. Dude, Randall is a free agent. Are you serious? Wow. What is his game? That's crazy. Okay, anybody here that would want, like, not a lot of Bridges? Nah, 3.32 million. Who can I afford here? JRE? Nope. Jarrett Culver, probably. It's probably something like that I could afford. So, I get Meyer back, honestly, if he wants not a lot of money. And he's not interested because he's mad. JT Thor. He would sign. We get JT Thor. He fits the scheme of the team. He's 23. Give him a shot. He's just going to be a backup power forward anyway. I probably could have got one of these guys. Jaden Smith. Yeah, no. It's fine. So, yeah, that's our team. It's pretty good. I mean, it was good before I even made the trade, but now we have, like, a really good 10-man rotation. I almost want to cut it down to 9, but, you know, having a Koji play is fine. I mean, we could theoretically cut it down to 9. How would that look? Nah, we'll keep it at 10. Keep it at 10, but maybe utilize the bench just a little bit less, Monty. That's a little bit better, I think. Yeah, all right. Rock the squad is that. Let's see how this team does. I'll see you guys at the deadline. So we are 40-10 at the trade deadline. First in the East. So we're looking really good. Let's look at the stats. Who's playing well and who's not. So Siakam is hurt. Torn right hamstring. That kind of sucks. He got the Devil's number for points total. Cunningham's been great. 22.5 points leading the team. Ivy's been really good. Chet, 14.4 points, 9.7 rebounds. Thompson's been good. Kispert, Williams, even stepping it up. So I'm loving that. Loving what I'm seeing there. You know, we have Sammy Roberts, McConnell, and Thor. They're kind of just sitting there. But yeah, we got 7 guys averaging double figures, which is nice to see. Duran, Holmgren, leading the team in rebounds, which makes sense. Assists, Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham. Siakam's at 5.5 before he went down. So he'll be out for a little while. So Thompson leading the team in steals. Cunningham with 1. So that's good to see. Chet Holmgren's blocking shots like crazy. 2.1 a game, 1 from Duran. And then you guys can see the rest down there. In terms of field goal percentage, our most efficient scorer has been Duran, obviously, because he's making a lot from the field. Klingen's not been too bad. Cody Williams, 52% from the field. Okay, the efficiency, I'm just curious to see who's not been efficient. You know, Ivy hasn't been too crazy. But 36 from 3 is not bad. But overall he's been good. Cade's been great, obviously, this entire video. He's my guy. He's the franchise. He's a franchise. Literally, he's a franchise. He's a franchise. Yeah, 87.7% from the line. That's great. Kispert's been really good. I'm glad I got him in that trade. He's been actually really good for me. Tyus Jones also, what a nice pickup he's been. So far the team's doing great. For some reason I feel like I'm being set up. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm being set up. So yeah, obviously who's not playing? Yeah, I guess Chet's gonna be starting at the center, which makes sense while Siakam is recovering from his injury. There's really no trades I want to make. Contract extensions. Is there anybody that's eligible to be extended? No. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we're good here. We're all good here. We're just going to keep the team as is. There's really no need to make a trade, I don't think. Yeah, there's really no need at all. I mean, obviously I'd want to keep Tyus Jones on the team, so we'll try to re-sign him. And Chet, we're going to need to re-sign. Duran, I believe we're going to need to re-sign. A lot of guys are going to need to re-sign, so. Yeah, I'm liking the team. Let's just keep it as is, and we'll kind of just go from there. I mean, JT Thor, unless I can get, like, something for him. Chris Boucher. I'll do that. Yeah, for the Sixers? Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Makes our team a little bit more, it's a little bit more depth. I mean, I don't think Chris Boucher is going to really play, but he's definitely better than JT Thor. JT Thor's not going to be happy. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're going to be one of the best teams in the league. Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flag. Thompson, 6th Man of the Year, but Amon Thompson. Evan Mobley, Defensive of the Year, Most Improved, Bill Snow. Clutch Player of the Year, Darius Garland, Monty Williams. Our Coach of the Year, we went 62-20. Joseph Jackson, Executive of the Year. So our team was really good, 62-20. I think we had the best record in the NBA. Do we have any Pistons on any of these teams? Probably not. We don't. Nice. Defensive team, any Pistons? No. Rookies? No. Okay, that's not a big deal. We were the #1 team. #1 seed in the NBA. 62 wins. Rockets at 60 wins. I'm pretty sure they were the #1 seed. So, yeah, we were great. Team was good. We were a better away team than our home team, interestingly enough. We scored 122 points per game. So, fantastic to see. Now, let's see the stats on the season. Who was good? So, it looks like we don't have any injuries right now, which is good to see. Yeah. Siakam's healthy now. We had 7 guys average double figures. with Cade leading the way, man. Shout out to Cade Cunningham. What a guy. Rebounding, Chet, Duran, Siakam with 6. So that's good to see. 6 assists from Cade to lead the team. Almost 6 from Ivy as well. So Siakam, 5.5 rebounds. Thompson, almost 5 assists. 5.5 assists, not rebounds. I keep saying rebounds for some reason on that column. I don't know why. Anyways, steals, Thompson, Cunningham leading the way. Block shots, Chet with 2 a game, so he was really good. Nice pickup. I mean, I like our team. I really do like this team. It's a great team. Jalen Duran, 66.7% from the field to lead the team. Efficiency, nobody shot below 40%. That got, nobody shot really below 43%. That got regular minutes for our team. Most efficient three-point shooter was, well, Mauser Lillard didn't play much. Corey Kispert, 46.7 from 3. Love that. Or 46.8. Cade was 45.5, nearly 40% from Tyus Jones. That's good. Free throw-wise, anyone at 50-40-90? No, nobody had a 50-40-90. But Cade was our best free throw shooter. Cade's been a great player this entire video. It's kind of unfortunate that he didn't even make the make an All-NBA team. Now, Cavaliers are the 8th seed this year, and you might be wondering why. Well, they don't have Donovan Mitchell anymore. And also, Darius Garland's hurt. So that's interesting. Yeah, Darius Garland's hurt. Yeah, they lost Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell went to, in case you're curious, went to the Knicks. Bobby Porter's back on the Knicks. That is a very cool picture, by the way. I just had to point that out. Because, yeah, that's where Donovan Mitchell went. He went to the Knicks. So, 2K's predicting it. That's all I'm saying. All right. Say what you do here against the Cavs here. I feel like we should be good. Game 1, I say that we lose by 1 point. Game 2, we win by 16. Okay, Game 3, we win again by a lot. I don't know how much that is. Game 4, they tie it up. They win by 3. Do or die Game 5, we win it by 8. Game 6, and we're going to Game 7. Charlotte, if we could win. Kispert has not been doing that great. Do we have any injuries? Nobody's hurt right now. So, is anybody hurt on their team? Yeah, they still don't have Darius Garland. How the hell is it a 7-game series right now? Typical 2K. Alright, sim the game. Here we go. First quarter. Get off to an okay start. Second quarter, not the best. Third quarter, very bad. And it's close. And we really just got eliminated in the first round in 7 games. That is 2K logic for you. I knew it. I knew this would happen. I literally knew this would happen. So Cleveland owns us. Cleveland owns us. I cannot believe this. You lose by 3 points to a team that doesn't have Darius Garland. Really frustrating. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, that's annoying. Cade, who didn't do well in the playoffs. Thompson's efficiency is a little bit scary. I think his free throw shooting was good, but who else didn't play well? Corey Kispert was awful, and now he's mad. Yeah, Kispert, you're gonna play like that? I might have to get a better small forward. Like, that's brutal performance right there. That's brutal. I need better than that. So, all right, I guess Kispert might be on the chopping block. And it looks like we got a Rockets-Pacers finals. Josh Giddey went to the Pacers. Okay. And the Pacers win the finals. Josh Giddey finals MVP. All right. Well, we got, I think, 2 more seasons? Yeah, 2 more seasons. So, this was a good year, but we did terrible in the playoffs. Pick, that's pretty much all we have, which is our pick. Nothing too crazy. We didn't win the lottery or anything like that, since we're not eligible to be in a lottery. I guess we'll see if we can make a trade. If not, we'll try to see what we can do in terms of at the draft. But I'm going to look to see if I can make a move now. I traded Kispert, Little, and a Koji to the Magic. We got back Lauri Markkanen. So, yeah, Lauri's going to be our newer starting small forward now. Wow, we have a really tall lineup. We have a pretty tall lineup out there. Okay. Yeah, I did that. That happened. So we traded a little bit of depth. Yeah, Kispert after that. I was like, wow, he's really good. But then he choked in the playoffs. So, yeah. That's why we moved you, buddy. All right. Well, we don't really have much in the draft. We have a couple seconds. So, I guess we'll show you guys who we drafted in the draft recap. And then go on a free agency and just try to add some, you know, bench pieces to round out the team. All right, we got this Leon Fuller guy. I'm also going to take Stephon Wellington. Lamar Hayward I won't sign. Yeah, not that it really matters. Roberts we can let go. Klingon, Williams, and Thompson. We're going to accept all those guys. Luka, free agent. Luka Doncic is a free agent. So is Joel Embiid. Now, I can't afford any of them. Qualifying offers Duran, Ivy, and Holmgren. We're going to accept all those. Well, we're going to qualify all those guys. I don't think I can afford them, at least. Capital, $91 million. And no, unless you want to sign for $15 million, Luka, that'd be great. Curry, I think we're you know what? Hold on a minute. There's something here, Curry. A little no trade clause. Insulted. How are you insulted? You bastard. You can't be insulted by that. You wanted it. He wanted it. Hey, Randall maybe. Did Randall even play? He did. He signed with Denver. How about Randall? You want to sign for like a... Nah, you probably doesn't want to do that. All right, I'm just going to re-sign the guys that have my bird rights on, I think, and we'll just round out the team because, yeah, I want to keep Ivy, Holmgren, and Duran on the squad. Basically, here's what I did. Kate Cunningham, obviously, we got Chet Holmgren re-signed. Jaden Ivey re-signed. Still have Siakam, who's actually expiring, I believe. Although he has a team option, I think, this upcoming season. So I could technically decline it. Laurie Markkinen, we saw me trade for. Cody Williams, we saw. Jalen Duran. We got back. Thompson still here. Tyus Jones I re-signed. Saw Klingon. Josh Green I picked up. Cody Martin I picked up. Wellington we drafted. Fuller who we drafted. Kendrick Williams as well, who we signed. So that is basically what we did in free agency in the offseason. So let's head on to the fourth season. And, I mean, again, I feel like this team's going to be good again. But hopefully this year we don't have a meltdown like we did in the playoffs. So you can see we have Cunningham, Jones, and Fuller. We got Ivy, Williams, and Thompson. We're pretty stacked at shooting guard, actually. Thompson's actually a third-string shooting guard right now, which is kind of crazy. Laurie Markkinen with Green and Cody Martin as our small forward. Power forward, Siakam, Wellington, and Williams. Holmgren, Duran, and Klingon as our centers. I feel like if I would want a backup power forward, I should trade either Williams or Wellington. Or not Wellington, Williams or Thompson. So, if there is a good... I can get Jamal Murray, but I have to throw in Siakam, which I don't want to do. Yeah, if there's like a power forward out there that I can get, I would love to. Does Alistair Thompson have a good trade value? Kind of. But nothing too crazy. I mean, maybe Grady Dick, love that. Love Grady Dick, but he's not a power forward, so. No power forwards out here, really, that I would want. You know, Brogdon is not a power forward. I mean, Kuminga is, but I don't want to trade Siakam. I mean, theoretically, I could throw in, like, Siakam and Cade, and that could get me nothing. Just curious to see what the trade value is for him. Zion, Scotty Barnes. Yeah, nothing crazy. Kawhi and Sengun. Alright, I'm not going to do any moves right now. Maybe at the midseason we can try, if we really need a backup power forward. I could do something like that. Is there anything in terms of contract extensions that I could do here? Anybody that's eligible, or nobody's eligible here? Yeah, no. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm happy with the team. Let's just see the roster, or rotations rather. So this is what we're dealing with. We should be a really good team once again. We're rocking with the 10-man. Do I want to cut it down to 9? You could cut it down to 9 and then utilize the bench a little bit more. That's a little bit better, I think. So yeah, we'll cut it down to 9. Kling's not gonna get minutes. All right, I think I'm happy with that. Let's simulate. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline once again, unless I want to make a move before. Sitting at 40-11. Again, first place in the Eastern Conference. Looks like we should be able to be the #1 seed once again. I'm not worried about the regular season. I mean, the team is going to be really good in the regular season. Now, we do have some injuries, unfortunately. Tyus Jones, freaking Jaden Ivey tears his friggin' Achilles. So he's gone. Although he said he was hurt last time and he came back before the season ended. But, like, god dang it, man. My second-plus player can't stay on the friggin' court. A little bit upsetting. I mean, at least Cody Williams is getting his time to shine, which is nice. And I mean, Thompson also is better. So Markkanen's pleased, which is good to see. Probably because the tendencies are fine. For the most part, everybody's all right. I feel like I want to get a backup power forward. I'm just not too sure. I mean, Holmgren's been really good. Duran, Markkanen. I mean, Markkanen play power forward if he really needs to. I mean, we've got a lot of guys that can kind of just play. You know, you can plug and play. Cade's leading the team in assists. I mean, Cade's just great. 7.6 assists a game. Which you'd love to see. Steals, we got 3 guys at least to steal a game. Williams leading the team, 1.2. Same with Cade. I mean, Thompson with 1. He's playing a good D. Holmgren's blocking shots, which is nice. Field goal percentage, obviously going to be Jalen Duran. He's near the rim. Cody Williams, though, second on the team. Other than, yeah, the efficiency's not too crazy from Liza. Cody Martin's only shooting 27%. I mean, thank God she's not playing that much because he's been brutal. 3-point percentage was Jaden Ivey, but now it's Cade. Cade's having a 50-40-90 season. Dude's got to make an All-NBA team at some point in this video. I mean, I'd just be shocked if he doesn't. But I like the team. Our rotation right now is... Yeah, they have Thompson and one Cody Williams come off the bench, which is fine. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I want to make a trade and get another rotational piece just because we're without we're without some players, so maybe we do that. Like, we throw in some of the young guys and we could try to get a rotational piece. I have to see exactly what we would need again, but I mean, I could do this deal with the Knicks and get a first rounder, lottery protected, and Jackie Hardy. That does get me a backup power forward, which I kind of needed. I mean, Wellington, yeah, we could do that. You know what? We'll do this deal with the Knicks, get a first rounder as well, lottery protected for Fuller, Wellington in 2 seconds, and we just sign somebody in free agency. I think that's fine. Yeah, we can get another point guard in free agency since Tyus Jones is hurt. So let's see who's out there. Nobody obviously. Oh, we actually do have Siakam who'd want to re-sign, which it would be weird then, because then if we re-sign him, then what would that team option do? Yeah, so yeah, well, we probably end up re-signing him. I think I'll just accept his team option. I don't know. We'll see. But let me first go up to free agents. Victor Wembanyama's an upcoming free agent, but that's restricted, I believe. Right? I would assume. Bones Highland would be a nice point guard to pick up, and I can afford him, so I'm gonna do that. That's a huge pickup right there. So yeah, welcome to the team, Bones Highland. And yeah, he'll be, I guess, our backup point guard for now, which is good, while Tyus Jones is recovering from injury. Alright, I think that's it for moves. I'm going to keep simulating, and we're going to be really good the rest of the way. The question is, can we put it together in the playoffs? We'll find out. MVP, Craig Morris, Senior Rookie of the Year. Bill Snow, 6-man, defensive leader, Evan Mobley. Cody Williams, most improved player. Nice. 15.2 points per game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. So that's great. That's fantastic. We drafted you, Cody, and you're proving yourself right now in your 3rd season. Curry's in Dallas. That's something. Ooh, boy, that is something. Monty Williams, Coach of the Year, and Tyson Montgomery, Executive of the Year. So that's great. We were 66 and 16. Oh, that's because Luka's in Sacramento. What? Okay. Man, the NBA is weird. Okay. Victor Wembanyama, you're scary. Giddey, Cooper Flag is already on base second team as well, which is scary. No. Oh, yes, finally. I was about to say, finally we've got Cade Cunningham. Well-deserved All-NBA third team. 24 points a game, nearly 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. Played solid D and was almost 50, 40, 90. But an excellent season from Cade. So glad to see he made that. He well-deserved. And then any defensive nods, nothing. Okay. Rookies, nothing. Okay. Just had to double check. So yeah, we were the best team in the NBA, I assume. Right? By 11 games over the Pacers. I know that. I think in the entire league, we were the best. Yep. Rockets, 58 wins. So, that's good. Now, does that mean anything? It does not. We got to play well in the playoffs. That's what scares me a little bit. Jaden Ivey obviously still hurt. Torn left Achilles. I mean, if we make a deep run, he could actually theoretically come back for that because it's 6 to 8 weeks now. Because 2K's logic, you know, injury logic makes 0 sense. But I'm happy with this. We have a lot of guys that, when they played, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 were double-digit performers. I mean, Jackie Hardy probably didn't play much for us, but that's good to see. Rebounding, Chet, double-double on the year. Jalen Duren, Cody Williams, that obviously was the most improved player, which was nice to see. I mean, I like the fact that we picked up Lowry. Hopefully he does well in the playoffs. Cade led the team in assists, of course. Cody Williams with 6 assists as well. Siakam 5.65 from Thompson. I like the way Thompson has played this season. We had 4 guys at least to steal a game, which is nice to see. Chet, 2 blocks a game, lead the team there. Jalen Duren's obviously making. Those close shots. I don't know why I kept saying it like that. Bones Highland, good pickup there for the last 31 games or so that he was on our team. And, yeah, I mean, I like the way the team played. We did great. We did great. Cody Martin, just, like I said, he's not going to be playing much, thank goodness. Bones Highland was our best three-point shooter in 31 games, shot 52% from 3. Other than that, it was, you know, Jalen Green, Cade Cunningham was up there. Lowry, where'd you shoot? Shot 37%, it's not too bad. All right. The question is how we're going to do in the playoffs. We're sitting in the play-in, and we got the Bucks. Bucks got Jalen Brunson and Giannis with Kuminga. Brook Lopez, there's Baisley. Definitely a different team. I mean, Giannis is scary. Even Jalen Brunson scares me a little bit. Well, let's see. I feel like we should be good. I mean, I feel like our team on paper is better. We're way deeper. We do have the size as well, which is nice. So let's see what ends up happening. Game 1, we do win by 19 points. Game 2, we win again by 15. Game 3, the Bucks take a victory, 14-point victory. We win Game 4 by 8, and we advance. So in the second round, take on the Hornets. 7 games. They're the 4th seed. They got LaMelo. This guy Rissaker. I don't know who that is. Zachary Rissaker from France. I don't think I'm saying his name right. Rissaker. Of course, they got Brandon Miller. They have Miles Turner. They got Porzingis, Danny Avdija, Trey Mann. They have an interesting roster. I will say that. They got some size. We'll see how we fare against them. Game 1, we're going to beat them by 4 points, 148 to 144. Game 2, we beat them again by 23. Game 3, we beat them. Can we sweep and go to the Eastern Conference Finals? We do. So, we got to take on the Pacers. They're scary. They are scary. They are very, very scary. And that is because the Pacers have Josh Giddey. And I feel like Josh Giddey is one of those players that's just, like, really good in the sim. Jaden Ivey. What is he? Is he still hurt? 2 to 4 weeks. I guess if we make the finals, he has a chance to come back. I don't think he will, but we'll see. But the Pacers scare me. Tyrese Halliburton and Josh Giddey. That's a really good backcourt. Yeah, they have a good team. They have a good team. I'm a little bit worried about their team. Alright, game 1. Alright, we win by 18, so that helps curve my worries. Game 2. They do win by 7. They even up the series 1-1. We win game 3 by 5. Game 4, they win by 15. So now it's a best of 3 here. So we're just going to adjust the rotation. Game 5, do or die. And we lose it by 6. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Okay, so we got to win 2 games here. Got to win on the road. Let's see if we can do it here. Terrible start, first quarter. And a horrible first half. And we are going to end up getting blown out by the Pacers. Yikes. Terrible there. So we're the best team in the NBA, and we lose in 6. So we can't get to the finals. Isaiah Collier and Josh Giddey. And who wins the finals? The Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton finals MVP. Okay. That's tough to see. Tough to see. Let's see the how do we play in the playoffs? Who was bad? I mean, again, we didn't have Jaden Ivey. And Tyus Jones also getting hurt doesn't help. The left-hand fracture. I mean, it would be nice if we had Jaden Ivey for the entire playoffs. It would be great. Tyus Jones. We'd just be healthy. I mean, that would be nice. I mean, we weren't fully healthy. Chet Holmgren in the playoffs wasn't very efficient shooting the ball. I mean, he played good D, but yeah, I'm not trading Chet, but just the fact that it might take us 5 seasons to win with this team is a little bit upsetting. But again, that's with the injuries, man. Sometimes, I mean, not having Jaden Ivey kind of stunk a little bit, but all right, we got one more season. Let's do or die next year. It's our 5th and final season. We got to get the job. I extended Siakam. Do I want to do... I feel like I want to do this deal here. Siakam and Josh Green. I get a pick this year. I get Jaren Jackson Jr., who's a little younger. And we get a future first-round pick. So I think I'll do this deal. The problem is I can't trade this pick, I don't think. So, man, do I want to do this deal with the Grizzlies and get Jaren Jackson Jr.? I feel like that'll make our team better defensively. You know what? Yeah, we're doing it. And plus he's younger. So I'm fine with that, I think. Yeah. I mean, I did it already, so it's too late. I can't just go back on my word. I still have Tyus Jones. Do I want to keep him around? Like, if can I throw in this Knicks pick? I could throw the Grizzlies. I could trade our pick here. Our 2 picks. And get something for this. Get Austin Reeves. That'd be kind of cool. How old is Austin Reeves? He's like, what, 27 at this point? 29? Okay, I'm going to look around. I want to see if there's any other trades I can make. Hold on a second. To go against it, we're just going to draft this, sign that guy, Kurt McDonald. That's fine with me. Team options, Cody Williams, Don Klingon, Jackie Hardy. We're going to accept all those guys. So that's good to see. Qualifiers, Thompson, want to keep him around. So this is where free agency is going to happen. And do we have bird rights on a lot of these people? Yes. Just Thompson. Is there anybody else that's a free agent? Cap room, cap hold. Hold on. I could have sworn I had more guys. Really? I guess not. Okay. Alright. Well, I just want to I guess I just want to resign Thompson. Cap hold 33. So who else? I don't know who else to cap hold. Oh, Oscar Thompson's got a picture, which is nice. So we'll just sign him. 26 million. It's fine. Yeah, alright. I thought maybe I had more. I mean, I would like to keep Bones Highland. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him back, but we're not starting on Cody Martin for sure. I don't want him. I mean, Deshaun, if I get Highland back, would be nice. I could probably get him back. He's probably not going to be that expensive. Like, yeah, because I feel like he was pretty good. Is he not? Oh, maybe because, yeah, maybe he's not an affordable option. Alright, I'll just try to, like I said, I'll try to get some guys here and fill out the rest of the roster, and we'll go from there. didn't do too much other than re-sign Thompson. Yeah, I mean, we did get back Morris, Tybal, Neal, Royce O'Neal, kind of just to round out the rest of the team. I mean, overall, our top talent is it's pretty heavy, so we should be okay. I mean, again, I just need a full season out of Jaden Ivey. If he can just be healthy by the time the playoffs come around, it'd be just great if he could stop tearing his left side of his body. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of the final season. Again, we're going to be really good. We just have to try to get to the finals and maybe win it. All right, so here we go. Here it is, the roster. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Still got Cade, Tyus Jones, and Monte Morris, our point guard rotation. Our shooting guards were pretty stacked. I mean, Cody Williams, Jaden Ivey, and Oscar Thompson. Small forward, I mean, Markkanen, Tybal, McDonald's a little bit weak. Power forward with Jackson Jr., Jackie Hardy, and Royce O'Neal is all right. And centers, Holmgren, Duren, and Kling is pretty good, too. Yeah, I guess our weakest position is that small forward spot. So, I mean, we could theoretically... I'm trying to see if there's any trades we could make. If I want to get, like, a really good small forward. Who's out there? I mean, like, Markkanen's not bad. It's just, like, is there a better option out there? Jason still fractured right leg. Obviously, I'd love to get Jason Tatum. Franz Wagner wouldn't be too bad, but is that going to make us that much better? I mean, not really. Ron Holland, perhaps. Like, he's an option. Scotty Barnes. What does Ron Holland? Well, Ron Holland gives nothing. Scotty Barnes. I have to trade. I'm not trading away Cade, that's for sure. So, no. Alright. I mean, I can try to propose a trade. These picks, that pick I could trade. This pick I can't trade. The Knicks one, which is kind of annoying. This pick I can't trade. This pick I can. And then we could throw in, like, Laurie. And if I can get, you know, a really good... I would love to get Giannis. Giannis. Give me Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 20.95. I can't get Giannis. I've just thrown that out there. Yeah, I can't straight him. Klingen. Yeah, we'd still be way off. All right. Yeah, I was just curious to see what it would take out there. But yeah, I mean, I maybe would want Scotty Barnes. I could try to get him. It depends. I think the team's going to be good, so it really doesn't matter. Regardless, we're going to win 60-plus games and be a top 2 team. I would be shocked if we aren't. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. We're 42-9, and somehow that's not even the best in our conference. I think we went on, like, the biggest... I went on such a huge win streak. Last loss was to Boston, and then we just won, like, so many games in a row. Somehow, some way, that's still not the Pacers are 45-5. They're 45-5. Oh my gosh! What is this? How is this team that good? I don't understand it. They're friggin' 45-5. That's unbelievable. Do we have any injuries? Cade, you gotta stay healthy. I don't know how we're 42-9 and not the #1 team. That's crazy, man. They're really good. Okay. Let's see the stats. Obviously, Cade's hurt for a little while. I mean, the team's doing fine, so it's not like it's a big deal. But, man, I'd like to have Cade healthy. It's good to see that, you know, Williams has stepped up into his own. Jaden Ivey's healthy, finally, which is great. Hopefully that stays that way the entire season. I just can't believe the fact. I just can't believe that the Pacers are 45-5. Man, they are really good. Chet, Duren, Cody Williams, they're doing well in the rebounds. Right, Cody Williams is, yeah. I mean, I guess because he's 6'8", so he has turned into a nice player. Assist, Ivy leading team with 7. I mean, Cade just got hurt recently, so I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I'll probably miss like a little bit of time, like a few games, and it'll be okay because we have the All-Star break coming up soon. I mean, I like the team. Laurie Markkanen, I mean, is there an upgrade that I could do for him? I mean, potentially. I mean, he hasn't been... I don't know if he's been bad. I don't know if he's the problem. but it's just like, do I want a better small forward? Or do I want to get a better small? Like, it's just a better backup, maybe? Do I want more depth? Do I just want a better one in general? I mean, or I could just get one, and like that's relatively young and doesn't like as a cheap contract. That's an option because I trade some of those picks. But yeah, Jaden Ivey leading the team in 3-point percentage. Yeah, Cade was having a 54-90 before he went down. So yeah, I'll probably miss like a few games, but I'm gonna look around. There's got to be a trade that we could do. Because we have the picks to do so. I would think it would make sense to get, you know, somebody to improve this team, because we got to be able to compete with the Pacers. I'm going to try to do a deal here with the Wizards. I mean, not the Wizards, the Warriors. So I can get this Kursoff guy, McDonald, and Tybal, because Memphis's pick has a lot of value. And the reason I'm doing this is because he's on like a minimum deal. I think Major Griffin, we saw, I could keep Laurie, marking it, and this is a better, you know, backup small forward. Let me just get another center here, and we just sign a free agent to round up the team. They accept that. Perfect. Okay. Because we don't need that pick. Doesn't really matter, right? So if I look at the roster, we are okay, it seems. I mean, I guess I could try to move Klingon then for something. So if I throw Klingon in there, we probably can't trade any picks now. Maybe this 2032 pick. I'd have to see what we could get here. If there's anybody that we could potentially acquire. I mean, Dylan Brooks and Frazier. Does that fill a need? We get a power forward. Did I need another small forward is what I needed? Or is another... Yeah, another small forward, right? So I get Dylan Brooks. We get rid of Frazier. I mean, I like Klingon, but he hasn't really played much. We get rid of O'Neal. This Frazier guy is younger and better. We traded 2032 first, right? That's what I needed? Yeah. Ooh, yes, perfect. We're going to do that. All right, thank you, Jazz. I know we're taking on Dylan Brooks, everybody's favorite player, ladies and gentlemen. I think that makes our team better. I do think we are deeper now. So the fact that we have AJ Griffin on like such a cheap deal, and yeah, Dylan Brooks all can get minutes, I think that's great. I think this is going to be really, really good. Our coach is Nathan Johnston. What happened to Monty Williams? I don't know. But he's gone. So we're just going to do this. Actually, we're not going to have Dylan Brooks play, I don't think. Yeah, we're just going to shorten the rotation up, go 9-man. Hopefully Cade comes back, and I'll be happy. So yeah, let's, maybe we'll go 10-man once he comes back. But yeah, I mean, 42-9, really good, but, I mean, the mighty, mighty Pacers, man. The mighty, mighty friggin' Pacers. Season 64-18, but not better than the Pacers. And every time we play the Pacers, they beat us. That scares me a little bit. Josh Giddey, MVP. Nicholas Daniel, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, Bill Snow. Victor wins Defensive Player of the Year. Which makes sense. Most Improved goes to Kobe Buffkin. Clutch Failure goes to Darius Garland, Frank Vogel, and the Pacers go 6-9-13. So good for them. Do we have any Pistons on here? Probably not because of injuries. We do have Cody Williams, an all-defensive first team. That's impressive. That's really impressive. How did he do overall? I mean, 17.6 points, 6.7 rebounds, 6.3 assists. Yeah, he turned into a really good two-way player, like I would hope for. So fantastic to see. And yeah, it only took... Oh, Chet Holmgren's on there. I didn't even see Chet. Chet, 13.6 points per game, 9.9 rebounds, nearly a double-double. Shot pretty well, 43% from the field. Not too amazing, but about 36 from 3 and 70 from the line is all right. 1 steal, 2 blocks a game. So that's good to see. What I'm nervous about, and Yuri Kursoff, we traded for already first team. I don't know how many games he played with us. Probably nothing, really. Well, number one, I'm concerned about the Pacers, but more importantly... Injuries. Please don't be hurt. Okay, everybody's healthy right now. At least of our main guys. Yeah, everybody's healthy. So, we had 8 guys average double figures. Yeah, Cade ended up missing 8 games, which is fine. Thompson missed 15, but everybody's good so far. I mean, obviously, Chet leading the team in rebounding. Kursoff only played 51 games. 8.6. He probably didn't play with us at all. That's fine. I mean, he was just there for insurance, I guess. Jaren Jackson, 11 and 5 is not great, which makes me kind of scared that I traded for him. But then again, I mean, the problem is like Siakam on our team. Oh, he also got hurt. Well, he played 81 games. Yeah, Siakam on our team, I just feel like his role, it's just the role that he played. I don't know. Maybe his like role diminished. I feel like I shouldn't have traded Siakam. I don't know. I might regret that. I mean, we'll see. But, you know, we'll say this. Having Holmgren and Jackson Jr. defending is nice. I will say that. They both defend really good, blocking shots. For 5 guys at least to steal a game, I guess. 4 if you don't count Yuri. Most of his score was Jalen Duren, which is nice to see. 3-point shooting. Some of our guys, AJ Griffin, who's on such a steal of a contract. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey. Tyus Jones shot almost 40%. Laurie shot 38. Free throw shooting, very efficient. Yeah, AJ Griffin, 50-40-90. 50-49 for Cade. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Now the coaching game plan. What do we got? Cade, Cody, Laurie, Jaren Jackson Jr., Chet Holmgren, Jaden Ivey. And our bench looks good. I think we go with a 10. But we utilize the bench just a little bit less. That way we kind of still utilize the starters. I think that's okay. Yeah, we run a 10-man. It's fine with me. We'll kill them with depth. Alright. Toronto should be able to beat this team. Let's be realistic about this, 2K, and not screw me over. They also know Scotty, so this should be an easy series. I say that. We do win game 1 only by 8, but we still win. Game 2, we win again by 4. Game 3, we win again by 10. And we swept them. Alright, perfect. I hope Philly wins, and they don't. Okay. So you gotta friggin' possibly face the Pacers, and that's gonna be a tough matchup. So we got the Wizards. They've got Shea, that's scary. Also Tyler Hero and Justin Edwards. This is a good team. James Wiseman's there. Derek Lively, Poku. The Wizards have a good squad. They could easily beat us. Game 1, I say that, and they beat us by 15. Game 2, they win again by 2. So we're down 2-0, and Cade's playing hurt. So that's just good and fine and dandy. Got to be able to win, and we're down 3-0. So we are about to lose, and the video is going to end here, because there's no way we come back from a 3-0 lead, right? Highly, highly doubt it. So, first quarter, maybe we can get at least a win and, you know, at least a gentleman's sweep. Or we're just going to get swept. We're just going to get swept, and that's how the video ends. All right. Great. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we built a very good team, but unfortunately 2K doesn't think so. Portland versus the Wizards in the finals, and the Wizards won the finals in 7. Shea, finals MVP. So, let's look at the roster. Well, actually, let's look at the stats. I mean, I thought we had a good team, but unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough, and Cade was playing hurt. Chet was playing hurt a little bit. Did anybody miss games? Nobody missed games. It's just, I don't know what really happened. Team just, Chet was not very good. He wasn't really efficient, which kind of stinks. Lowry didn't shoot that well from 3. What are you going to do? Yeah, the fact we got swept, we sweep, then get swept. And the Pacers ended up losing to that team, but at least they got 7 games on them, man. We had some tough matchups. But we built a good team. I mean, every year we made at least a play-in. So there was some promise, but, you know, we had that one year where we kind of disappointed in the first round. You know, we made a couple deep runs, but, you know, fortunately just we ended on a bit of a sour note there. I guess with that being said, full screen and close out the video. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment on most videos, go to socials, play the second channel, main channel down in the description. If you like the content, be DJP. Again, we're going to be doing, for at least the foreseeable future, you know, alternating between Madden and NBA. But our next NBA team will be the Spurs, because we're doing it based on record, worst to first. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.